Hello, hello, Martin here with part 2 of this week's Ask Martin Anything. I hope you've had a good few days. Let's get on with the questions. Christopher Peacock. Hello, Christopher. Who do you think would win in a race between Henry VIII and John Prescott? Assuming they were somehow in the same period history, of course. Interesting one. Well, I think they're both quite big fellas, aren't they? So they've both got spirit. So I think it's a very almost impossibly close call, but it would certainly be one to watch. Stephen, hi Stephen. Morning Martin, what's your football team? Well, it's England at the moment, of course. In general, I'm more of a rugby person, and so I live in Bath, so grew up in Warrington, so supported Warrington, I guess, and like rugby, then moved to Bath, so I guess, yeah, rugby. Yeah, I've always been into rugby slightly more than football. My parents weren't into football, so I didn't kind of grow up with that. But who can't be into what's going on with football at the moment? Now, this is recorded before Saturday night, all right? It's Saturday afternoon now, because we tried to put this out on Sunday, right? So I don't know what's going to happen tonight. Oh my gosh. So you might be watching this going, yay, or so I will be watching, and fingers crossed for England, right? Wendy Clark. Hi Wendy. Good morning, Martin. How have you been? I've been all right, Wendy. Really been missing you on here. Oh, miss you too. What have you been up to? Have you been doing more film and films than that? Well, yes, I have been doing more film and films. I explained last week that I didn't really feel ought to do much more on here at the moment. The whole death of Rolo the dog really upset me. So I just didn't feel like doing it. I just couldn't really bring myself to it. Didn't feel right. But we're back now, and yeah, oh my gosh, the last 2 weeks I've had 4 days both weeks. So it's only one property a day, but yeah, I've been all over the place. Really have been dotted around the country, from Suffolk to Kent to Stoke-on-Trent down to St Austell and lots of places in between. So yeah, it's been a mad time. So we've got 8 episodes of Homes Under the Hammer, or my bit anyway, film for that. So all over the place, but hope you're well, Wendy, too. Gary, how come Tommy's now on the Hammer? Well, we obviously we're in a completely, I mean, for a start, who wouldn't want a legend like Tommy involved, Tommy Walsh that is, involved in Homes? But we are struggling to make the show in the timescale and with COVID restrictions. So when all this started, Tommy and Jackie were drafted in to help us with the filming schedule. They're both good people, so there we go. Now, I don't know how long that's going to go on for. Not my, I'm not party to that, but yeah, no, good people, and yeah, goodbye me. Wendy Clark. Hi Wendy again. On to the question. What's the best album you've bought? I think it's probably one of the early ones, and it was probably Out of the Blue by the Electric Light Orchestra, right? Double album, I think. But I can remember the spaceship on the front. And, I was one of those concerts I always regret not seeing ELO on the Out of the Blue tour, because apparently they had did you see them? I'm jealous if you did. They had a huge, great, oyster shell spaceship which folded open to reveal the stage set. And I just thought, oh my gosh, them and AC/DC in their heyday. Oh, I would love to have seen them. Oh my word. Apparently they're still amazing, but back in the heyday, at the height of their, whatever's, just would have been fantastic. But so Out of the Blue, Wendy, probably still a classic. Paul, what's the most cost-effective way to increase the value of your house, kitchens and bathrooms? Now that sounds a bit flippant and quick, but that's the answer. You need to focus on the kitchen and the bathroom. It's very rare, unless you spend way too much money, that you will lose out on money that you spend sorting out the kitchen or sorting out the bathroom. So yeah, kitchens and bathrooms, definitely a way to go. I mean, always remember the ceiling price of properties in the area where you are. So, don't go putting a, £20,000 kitchen in a £60,000 house. But usually, kitchens and bathrooms will do it for you. Fellas, I love this one. Hi, Martin, I hope you're doing well. Just put a cat enclosure in our backyard. I was wondering what is best, grass, gravel or astroturf? Wow. So lucky cat. Or what, dangerous cat? Can't be allowed out? I mean, whatever. I would say gravel. Maybe pea gravel? Yes, astroturf's going to get all mucky, isn't it? Horrible. Grass is always good, but you have to mow it. I would go for gravel, mate. Yeah, definitely. Go for gravel. Wesley, Martin, is it coming home? Well, as I said before, I'm not sure. I blooming hope so. It's looking good, but I'm going to look really silly when this goes out tomorrow if we've lost against Ukraine. But I'm there cheering them on. And if we get to Wembley, whatever, just the fact that there'll be so many England fans at Wembley are just going to be unbelievable, right? That kind of level of support's got to drive the team on, right? But they're looking good. I mean, they were pretty darn good against Germany. So, fingers crossed, Wes. Yeah, fingers crossed. And that is, in fact, the last question. So, you will know by the time you see this whether or not my prediction is correct. Well, it's not a prediction, it's just saying fingers crossed England go for it. And I'll certainly be watching next week. Oh, of course, actually, no, hang on a minute. When does this go out? This goes out on Tuesday or Wednesday. Maybe we've played the semi-final by then. Well, if you've seen this and we've seen the semi-final as well, how are we doing? Oh, it's amazing to think that I put a time capsule here. And I don't know what's going to happen at this moment. Whether or not we'll be in the semi-finals or in the final. Oh my gosh. Well, fingers crossed. Yeah, whatever, have fun with it. Don't forget to like this video, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you hashtag AskMartinMondays on a Monday on Twitter, which is @TBMartinRoberts. And thank you for watching, and yep, have yourself a fab week.